What is up, you guys? Exchange Interactive here, back with yet another video. So last week we worked on a few things. We cleaned up some of the mess from the past version, and now I was working on the map, and I believe I got it. So if I play the game and choose robots, as you can see, this little mini map right here, and all of the units for robots show up on the mini map. Of course, it has this weird green color, so I'm going to be changing the colors to the highlighted colors underneath them right here. That's odd. None of the highlighted colors are showing up right here for the buildings. I might need to fix the selection for the units and stuff. A little bit buggy right here. Let me try a different commander, like let's say zombies. Yeah, so like this little ring right here, I'm gonna make it the same color. So all of these colors and everything I'm gonna put into like maybe these like objects. I'm gonna put them into like a manager. So you can choose whatever commander you choose. You can choose a color for it. It'll change the color. Some of the buildings will have different colors, stuff like that, like I've been saying. But so far the map is pretty versatile. It does what it's supposed to do. So let me see if I can fix that without breaking anything. So first, what we're gonna do, we're gonna go back to the robot units, and we're gonna turn the robot units color to red. And it'll be the mini map. So we're just gonna grab the color of this to make sure it matches, and then we're gonna make a dark version of it and a regular version. So this right here that I'm playing around with only shows up on the mini map. So excuse me. So that's how it is discoverable, or you can see it from afar. Know it's like some enemy units. You're aware that it's not your units that you're looking at. So I'm gonna make those darker, and then we go to the actual units right here, and then ring, cube. There we go. I wonder why how far? I don't know why this is why I have it like that. Anyway, yeah, it's missing the sprite. That's probably what's going on here. Circle. And make it red. There we go. So now when I go back to this and I save everything, go back to the robots, everything should be red. Yep. So the selection does work. It's just, I think maybe because these buildings are so big and everything starts to lag or something. As you can see, I'm trying to click and nothing's happening. So or it's slow. So that's something that I can definitely look into. Wondering if it's a lot of units or it's the actual buildings. It's definitely multiple different things that we can try here to see what's going on, but that looks really good right there as far as like map wise. Now I just want to go in here and copy this. Let's go to the scene. Yeah. And let's completely that's the color. Oops. Let's say get rid of the cube underneath. Nope. Okay. I might think about adjusting the stuff and everything here, and a lot of this is based around raycast. So maybe maybe it's having a problem with the raycast. I'll definitely take a look at that to see if it's if the raycast signal is throwing it off, and I'd rather figure that out and get it where it's working, because it seems like it only happened so far with the robots. So that's definitely interesting. Okay, wait a minute. Let's do the position. This is Z, and then do that. Okay, I was wondering where it was. There we go. So now all of them have a proper mini map light on it. So now what we're gonna do now is go to zombies. We're gonna basically do the same thing for them, and as you can see, the zombies have way more assets. So when I was playing around with this, I was trying to see how I was gonna do it, how many zombies, all that. Now it's funny to me because I have so much work to do. So we're just gonna copy this onto here and do that. So if you guys have been enjoying my videos or watching, please make sure to click that bell notification. It helps because for instance, if I post video, you see it. You don't have to rely on Discord, which is currently where maybe 90% of you are watching this from, you know, and which I'm very thankful for. And please leave a like if you do like it. It helps the YouTube algorithm and helps to promote the video, and hopefully we can get more well known, you know, over time. Yeah, the rotation's off. Well, it's flat. It's just looks so wonky. Maybe it's just, I don't know. That's okay. 90 degrees. That's what it's supposed to be. Okay, and then bring this UI element up here. The great thing about it can't be seen by the other map, but I feel like this is what's causing it to have, yeah, raycast target. That's probably why it's raycast. It's able to be raycast, and it shouldn't be. So I'm gonna try this and take off all the raycast on all these ones and over here, and try not to have it a complete mess, you know. So that's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, serious wise, I am, really happy to do this devlog, and I never thought I would be back doing YouTube videos. I spent 5 years working hard at a job, and over 5 years working, at jobs, and just kind of like put YouTube on the back burner, and never thought I would be back, even in the slightest, working on any of this. And I can say it's all thanks to friends and different people that were like, you should go back to doing it. I'm just like, well, I don't know this yet. So I guess really, if I want this channel to grow, I would do more advertisement. I've yet to do that, you guys, and I think that is maybe what I'm missing from a lot of this. It needs more people to come and visit, more of you guys to come and find what X Games Interactive is about. And from my experience in the past, that's not hard to do. It's just will take more time to do things, and I think that's a part of everything that we do in this life. A lot of things take time, and other times, if you're not doing it at all, then it takes more time. So I definitely think there are times that I could be doing more for my community that I started, all these years ago now. I could be giving giveaways out, or building the community a little bit more stably, because right now it's stable, but it is missing, interactions from everyone. So it's definitely something that I want to take my time in and actually be a part of, if you know what I mean. Let's go back. Let's see who has. I'm looking for. Anybody? I know I just got done fixing one of the. Well, maybe it wiped it clean. Yeah, I'm looking for the little thing that I put in here, and it's not showing for some reason. Oh, lovely. I'll go here. What I'm gonna do for myself right here, I guess I'll turn the map icons darker. Yeah. So before I do that, I'm gonna copy this so I can duplicate it, and then I'll make the icons darker. I'm gonna copy this and go back to the zombie models and paste this in so I'm not losing anything, and then yeah, it's in here. But I feel like yeah, I'm definitely getting the wrong thing. How is that though? Must be copying that, which is causing to do that, but that doesn't make any sense to me. I'm trying to figure out why I'm not copying the mini-map canvas object. There we go. Finally copied. Yikes. Okay, and then there we go. And then we're gonna save this for now, which should be still there. Yep, it is. And then we're just gonna go here, take the color for the houses or buildings, and we're gonna copy this. So just imagine all of this has to be updated every time we add anything new to any of them, or whatever. All this would have to be updated. So eventually, when I get a chance, I will make one list, and that one list will control all of these colors on all of this, and it won't be a thing that gets changed all the time. You know, all these colors, it'll just be changed during the beginning of the game. So that's the one thing about it. It's not being changed, you know, willy-nilly or just whenever the player wants, outside of the beginning of the game, so you can know which units are which. Okay. But yeah, next video I'm going to be working on you know, like I said, moving the enemies, so you'll be able to click on the map and move to wherever you are on the map, and then attack any enemies that you can see on the map. That is my next thing to do. After that, I think once I kind of get that done, I'll be introducing more traditional RTS logic to the game to make it feel familiar, because right now it has its own way of doing things, and that's okay. You know, that makes the game unique, but I also want to make it familiar in this object. And how did I save it last time? Okay. No. Okay. I'm guessing that was it. It didn't save because it had that other script on it. Okay. And then let's go back to here. So yeah, that's my main thing, is to work on that, add more traditional logic, and just make the game unique but also familiar. So as you go along, you can actually build up a base and attack your nearby enemies, and do everything that any other RTS game does, maybe a little bit more, depending on the logic and everything that I choose to put in there. But so far, it's been coming out good, and some of you are been watching my videos for a while, from the beginning of the first video to now, and it seems like y'all are on the long haul with supporting me, and I appreciate that. So that, you know, motivates me every week to post up videos and make sure that you guys get the chance to see what I've done, instead of working in the background and finishing all of the project and posting it up. By the way, I have another project, which remember I was telling you about me having multiple projects from the beginning video. I'll put that card up here. Like literally, let me see. I'll put the card right here, so you guys can go take a look at my first video. You'll see what I mean by other projects. Anywho, I have another project called Ether Liquids, and it is a 2D adventure game. It basically, you find different objects in soot or dirt to progress the level, and go down this mysterious path of finding all these objects or different things underneath the dirt, and that progresses the game further. And you try to make sure that that you get enough water inside of the inside of the what am I trying to say? Inside the vents, so you can win the game. So it's still in prototype phase, so I'm not expecting too much from it right now. But it does need some love. It also needs more people to be aware of it. Maybe think about doing some take a look at my prototype, giving me their ideas, their problem finding skills, all that, and seeing if any of the maps are got any problems with it or anything that I can fix and update. So if you guys are interested in testing out my prototype for that game, please give me a message in Discord, which you can join my Discord by the link below, and then go in there and ask about the Ether Liquids prototype. And if you are interested, then in YouTube, just tell me, and in the comments, and I will drop a maybe drop a link in there. But if anything, do tell me in Discord, and I'll make sure to create a section in YouTube or Discord so you can fill out your problems with the actual game, and tell me what you think about it. Tell me what I can fix. All of the art aspect of it, I do plan to completely update. A lot of stuff will be mostly the same because it is a prototype, but I will be smoothing all of the art out and making it kind of uniform and go with the game itself and be made for the game in particular. I just wanted to create a prototype that's showcases how the game will function, and kind of some of the things inside the game that the game has to offer currently. But it's definitely nowhere yet. Still so much stuff that can be done to it. Not in the least. I just wanted to get some feedback so I can make the necessary adjustments now if there's something wrong with it, or it could be better right off from now. So thank you guys for taking the time out to listen to what I had to say about that, and back to working on this. So all of the units here don't have the mini map on it, the mini map little thing. So I'm gonna start pasting the mini map on here, and then I'm gonna grab the color from here, which will be the highlight node, which is this beautiful like blue for the survivors. I'm gonna put this in here, and then I'm gonna make it darker already, and there we go. Now that will be all of the buildings, which the survivors only have 2 buildings, and then the robots only have 2 buildings. So this is going to be a real easy run. Just really need to look inside of here to see where this is in world space. Fix it. Yep. And then I need to do the same thing for the tent. And like I was saying beforehand, like if you are wondering why some of these buildings do not have any actual textures or meshes or anything, I decided to remove that like another video ago, to basically just have it as a prototype. This is basically an up and coming prototype that I'm working on. So eventually I will put in brand new models that have been created by me, and y'all see the process of how I would work on those models, texturing wise, all of that, and then see me actually place it into the game functioning. So that is what the goal is. Okay, and then we need to do it for the actual units. Nice. Okay. And then do this. Zero out the coordinates. And then we want to go to select ring. No, not that one. It doesn't have one. Lovely. You know, I thought about this and how it doesn't have a select ring for that. You know, I could merge some of these rings right now because it is a mess that I have two different types of rings. I have the highlight ring for the actual units, which is green for every single unit. And then I have the highlight ring for the actual buildings, which are different colors. So I don't know. I think that is some logic that we can add in there. Maybe when you have more than one unit, the select ring goes around all the units, like a third select ring, so you know that you have selection over all those units versus not knowing what you have. So that's definitely something else that can be added. Back to here and then change the color, and that's what I want. And then I'll go here. Okay, done. So now the zombies are done, they're done. So next thing is to copy what I have right here and bring it over to the soldiers. And then we're gonna go through each of these units, which is green, and we're gonna get the ring color. And they only have buildings for the most part, luckily, so I don't have to deal with individual units. So at the moment they don't have that many units. The only unit they have are tanks, so this should be relatively easy, real easy. So I'm gonna make that a little bit darker. There we go. Then I'm gonna copy and paste that to every single unit, and I'm gonna figure out why this has two rings real quick while I'm here. It's the highlight ring, and that's a highlight ring. Okay, which one is being used by the node? Okay, it's that one. So I can delete this one. What's the difference between this one and this one? Okay, this one's bigger. That's the only thing different about that one. Okay, done. So just wanted to fix that real quick. Paste that. Then we're gonna fix that. So it's just a rinse and repeat right now. That's all I'm doing right now to get these back up and how I want them to be. And then you'll see soon enough that this right here is going to fill out the map, and we'll be able to see literally everything. We'll be able to see who's who and all that, even with the map and how big it is. And we'll be able to travel along pretty decently. About yikes, let's not do that. Travel along the map pretty decently and know who's coming, what and everything, or at least know on the map that we have some enemy units or other people, because eventually I would like to make this color randomized. So let's say you don't know where the units are on the map. All these colors will be randomized, and the only way you're gonna know which units are which is by actually looking at the units, or the units, or you know, buildings that are being placed with this color. So that is also gonna be something interesting. Yeah. It came out really good. Okay, saying it can't save because it has scripts that it doesn't have anymore. That's fine. I was about to say, what scripts? Okay, wait a minute. I don't like leaving it like that. Are there more scripts in there that I'm missing? Nope. Node. Nope. All of these scripts are functional. I'm guessing this that's the only thing that's giving out an error, but I'm not. That's like, you know, it's not what I would consider a real big error. And this is where the color goes back to the original color, and then we'll just go back to the ring and grab the units, the unit color, the ring color, which will be the unit color. Let's go back to here, background, and to the A, boom, and that's lighter than everything else. So I'm making the buildings darker, and I'm making the units lighter, just for the simple reason of sake of seeing what you have on the board, knowing that if it's a darker unit, it is a building, you know, or if it's a lighter unit, it's actual a ground unit or troop unit, which I think is helpful, and be to see, you know, what's yours. Okay, so now everybody has been updated. So now if I choose zombie, beautiful, look at that, they're all showing up. Yikes. So the green is showing up on the map for some reason, and let's see, I'm wondering if that's just because that would mean that this right here, camera opens. Let's UI map untagged, because I've been copying it all of the time, so it shouldn't be anything different about this. Let's do zombies and let everybody spawn in. Yeah, so they're spawning in just fine. They're spawning in over there, and you know, so on and so on. It's just that we can see them just barely due to fog of war, and that's not cool. I don't like that. Okay, I need to figure out which shelf is not properly fog of warring or adhering to the fog of war stuff. And it starts with here, fog color. Ah, well, that does everything. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay, so now I have to fight between figuring out which is actually going to cover the fog. Let's try this, because I need to clean up my tag system. I really do. I definitely agree with cleaning up my tag system, because I don't know which is which. Oh, okay. Y'all are not seeable. Well, and trust and believe, guys, once I get this working, you know, I'm making copies, going back and saving stuff, so I'm not having to come back to working on this stuff. Oh, yeah, I've been negating to show you that you can literally click on the map and teleport to wherever you want to go. Now, of course, I need to add selection where the camera is, so you can kind of see where you are. A little another like bounding box, which I can add like in no time, which is just another one of these UI elements that only this camera can see, and I just need to attach that to the game object. So everything's fog warring properly except for the actual units. Okay. And boom. Now if they actually had a thing, then I would be in trouble right here. But they don't. You can't even find them on the map unless you're like really seeing. So let's turn all of the stuff that is zombie, which shouldn't been zombie in the first place, there. Models. Is this a copy? Okay, let's look at the original models. Yeah, for some reason that's a copy. I'm not gonna delete it because next thing I know it's gonna mess with my models. So let's just leave it alone for now. Okay, and then yeah, so all of these were set to zombie for some reason. I guess when I was copying over the stuff, it was causing them to be all zombies, so it's alright. As long as we fix it up now. Now, when I choose zombies, I shouldn't get any rebuttal. Beautiful. I'm getting little lights right there, so I'm wondering if the survivors are zombies, or for some reason it's because no, the survivor stuff is survivors. Okay, well, they must be just having a little glitch. Okay, glitch into the map a little bit. It's alright. Okay, so now if I choose a different faction, let's choose survivors. I shouldn't see any other units except for the survivors. Beautiful. And then these should spawn little survivors soon. That's the hope. I hope they do. I haven't played this commander in a while. See? Okay. So now these have little survivors that I can control, manage. I'm gonna work on creating a map selection box, a map like box where you can actually see what you are, where you're at on the map, where the camera is in origin and direction of view. That's beautiful. All right, so we're gonna look at this right here, which will be the last thing that we do, and then that's not the right one either. Okay, thank you. Raycast. We're gonna turn off the raycast on all of these right here and just see if that causes any change to it, because I don't know. This over here is really starting to mess with me right now. I'm trying to figure out why it seems so sluggy over here, and in other areas it's not sluggy at all. So I must be hitting something that I shouldn't be hitting with the raycast. So that's my thought pattern on it. So far the other places it's not sluggy, or at least I can't test it. Like yeah, okay, I think that really fixed the slugginess around here. Yeah, that did. More other units are I'm able to select them. We'll say that could be better on the selecting. Like right now, you see that I don't know if that's lag or whatever. I guess I could open up my profile, all right, and see. Yeah. So it's decent. It's not bad. So when I do that, and I go to actually select some of these units, that's, you know, I don't really see where all this could be coming from. Let's see where all this blue is coming from. Okay, so all the blue is right here. This is not much animation going on here. Is scripts being called, which, you know, we got a couple of high spikes. But I should make it where it's not affecting the selection. Okay. Well, I will examine that a little bit closely, a little bit more closely than I have, because it's spawning a lot of people, which could be the cost of it too, which shouldn't be a thing. Shouldn't cost that much to have that many units on the board. A lot of those units should be more optimized and shouldn't be running on a lot of these scripts that they are running, which is causing those ping here locations as much. A lot of it should be cleaned up. So all in all, we're gonna for our next video, we're gonna work on moving the enemies and being able to have objects or different objects around or nearby that can be attacked by actual units that you control. So you'll move the units, and as long as the building's visible, it will allow you to attack it, of course, because you can't see the building, so it's not attackable. So that's what we're going to work on. So once we get that working, then we'll start working on another piece of the puzzle. In the meantime, I am going to add the camera to it, the camera fix for the map. So soon enough, you'll be able to see where the camera is on the map. As you can see, it looks good. You know which unit, which commander you're playing as, what color they are basically on the map. You can see that. You can more likely see where your units are going and all that. So it's really starting to turn into a nice RTS game. Once I add in the camera direction, or where the camera is on the map, then you'll be able to really see where you are and be able to send your troops where you want to be. So I'll be working on that movement for you guys, for the units, and then also hopefully add in where you can see where your units are going to go to, all that, and just kind of polish the movement for the units a little bit more. So thank you guys for watching. Like I said, make sure to hit that bell notification. If you liked it, leave a like. Please comment, tell me your thoughts about this video and all that, and if anything, see you guys in the next one, and happy holidays.